Sports is brought to you by Jim White Honda. As the high school wrestling season winds down, there will be plenty of stories of state championships. There'll be some stories of triumph and some heartbreak. But for the Rossford wrestling team, they don't need a trophy to understand just how special this season is. And that's all thanks to Markus Santiago. Just a few short months ago, no one could have imagined seeing Markus Santiago doing this on the wrestling mat.
I couldn't stay in a good stance. I couldn't even jog around the room for like 30 seconds. I was just that bad.
In November, Markus came to the Rossford wrestling coaches and was interested in joining the team. He'd never been in a match and was in no shape to compete. He weighed over 350 pounds, and he knew he would have to put in a ton of work.
I decided to put in extra work before and after practice. Like before I would go to practice, I would like jog at my house, or like I would do things outside to help me get into better shape. Then once I get home, I would do the same thing just to like get into better shape and get into better work. So I just do like extra stuff just to always stay in a healthy position.
As Markus put in the work, the weight continued to fall off, but he had to get down to 285 pounds to wrestle in a match. Last week, that dream finally became a reality. He finally hit his target goal. What were the emotions like when you realized that you had gotten to a point where you were actually going to get to be able to get in?
I felt like all of the hard work has finally paid off, and that I finally have my chance to show my hard work, to you know, as a way to show how far I've come since November to now. I'm at this point where this is the moment where it counts.
He sprinted up, gave me a big bear hug, and man, it was a great moment. Definitely brought a tear to my eye. The passion that kid has for something that's so new to him, it's cool. It's cool. It's inspiring.
The result didn't matter. He didn't get a win in the match, but no one's going to remember that. What they will remember is how a kid worked like crazy to drop over 70 pounds in just a couple of months because he wanted to be part of something bigger than himself.
Markus has made the whole season a success. I mean, I could never say that we didn't have a successful season now, because I mean, at the end of the day, we're coaching to impact kids, right? Nobody's going to get rich from wrestling. Nobody's going to be a millionaire. So why we're here is we're trying to make good human beings, good adults that don't give up in college and the workplace. And I think we've done that with Markus. I mean, it's nice to be able to change somebody's life.
The other amazing part of this journey is the bond that he built with assistant coach DJ Recknagel. When Markus started, there was no one on the team big enough to wrestle with him, so Recknagel took on that challenge. Every day, he pushed Markus to get to this point, and out of that came something more than they could have ever dreamed of.
He's a great kid that works so darn hard. It started out at the beginning of the year where, you know, we'd have to take breaks multiple times through practice, you know, while all the other kids are drilling and stuff. And it's gotten to the point where when I release the kids for a drink break, Marky stays back and does sit-ups and push-ups and puts in extra work.
He's a friend to me. He's not just a coach, he's a friend. Someone who I really care about. He's everything to me.
He is one heck of a kid. We wish him best in his future.